Hello and welcome back to the Witcher Wild Hunt. We are going on with our episode
Searching for the witch
18.
Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Keira. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Keira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Now, answering my question from the end of the previous episode, no, it's not possible to save Graham. Which is slightly disappointing, but at least we saved all the other people, right? Now we're going back to Keira. We're gonna report that the curse is now lifted. Technically it has been lifted twice, but yeah, let's call it just an alternate reality. Still curious about the locked door though. Now how do we get there? Oh yeah, basically you just take a boat and you sail there. Is there a fist fight in Oriton? Not really, no. It's to the east of Grouse Perch. Okay. Oh, I see some more Rotfins. Actually, I see a lot more Rotfins. Are those three going to join us? Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, it's funny when they decide to just blow up altogether. If you can call it as funny, of course. I mean, the effect is interesting. Now, I also noticed that I have another point available. I have a mutagen slot available. So this is not a greatable mutagen. which is not cool because I need 3 blue mutagens. Yeah, that is not really cool, but okay, I'll put that one for now. And I could have picked up something, but I will not be able to use it. As far as I can see, what I've currently set as active, yeah, that I'm using. So we'll keep that point for now. Now I believe we take our course over there. That's Graham's hut over there. So if we follow the coast, now that's the little bay. Maybe the big one. The point is that's the bay. And we just go inside it as far as we can. That should take us close enough. Yeah, close enough to some drowners apparently.
Damn, you're ugly.
Yeah, that's why you sliced him in half.
Go, go.
And now we take this little road to Keira's hut. Oh Christ. Put horse on autopilot. It wanders off the road.
Slow now. Whoa.
I hope Keira doesn't mind that I just come here to rob her of all the herbs for the 3rd time, if I'm not mistaken. You still have a skull on the floor.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded, as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps...
Yeah, perfect ending.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Okay.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
A favor for a friend. Number 6. How far is it? That's by the Hangman's Alley. Well, I'm level 9 and I know that there is a contract nearby. Let's go speak to the ealdorman.
Let's go!
Ealdorman Bolko.
In morning, when a wench takes ill, they send her to the woods for kindling.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Let's talk rewards.
So, how much would ye wish?
Well, plus 20%. How much that would be? That's 58, right? Yeah, I'm not sure he will be able to put so much? No, that's not 58. Wait a sec. That's 48. Yeah, but that's more than half of what he can negotiate. So 10%? 24?
Oh, have it your way.
Should ask
I'm on
more,
it.
regardless of
Know
the
if anyone's seen Jenny of the
thing.
Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Oh, the witness is closer. So let's try with the witness. Or maybe we shall first study the fields, because they will not resist, they will not change the facts or anything.
Heard no monster will come near you if you stuff all your own.
What's the rush?
Where you get garlic these days.
Why, it's trite.
Not willing to believe.
Bothering with all evils.
So perhaps we start with the fields.
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Oh, you tell me, Geralt. And the blood splat. I noticed it the last time
Couldn't
as well.
outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Yeah, it's a very clear trail, I must say.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Even though I told him I don't want to know him. I know you are not afraid of Bokai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bokai won't leave us alone ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Yozua.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I had to ask him.
What have you been doing there? Come here.
Heard no monster will come near you if you stuff all your oats with garlic. But where you get garlic these days?
That's terrible.
Said a hag to a hag. Now here.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
some information.
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows? 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bakai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while. Giddy up.
I dunno. What are ye looking at?
Clearing
Bothering
in
us
the
poor
fields.
folk.
Now let's look for this clearing then.
A night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Will my armor and sword bonuses disappear? Yeah, they did. Whoa! Okay, you kick really good. Really don't like this thing when they just recover their health. Oh shit. You know, kinda two can play this game. Damn it. Finally. Forgotten Vran sword. Where did it go? No, okay, it's just by default. Chosen by default. Okay. Surprisingly, it is very pricey, though the damage does not surprise me. It has no sign intensity and it's also heavier. Bonus experience from humans and non-humans. While I also have that one. Oh, so that one gives me, okay, from monsters. So it's either humans, non-humans, or monsters. Yeah. Oh, that's a tough choice.
Let's go!
So the biggest problem with that wraith for me was that it regens health. So you really gotta be on an offensive side to overcome this, this resistance, to overcome this like regeneration thing. Because I don't see how I could have stopped it or prevented it. No idea at all.
Isn't easy, not at all.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back?
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Now with that out of the way, we can get back to a favor for a friend and commute back to the Hangman's Alley. For that we better probably leave the meat cops to the east.
Giddy up.
I'll eat a honeycomb to restore some of my health. If you say so. I gotta say, I enjoy the abundance of food. Now that I can restore my health using Gwen, I have enough food to help me out in difficult situations or after some tiring fights. So do I see something with my Witcher senses? Not only do I see something, I also can hear something. Oh, of course it's a water hag.
Drowners and a water hag.
I think I'm better using...
Damn.
Shit. Wait a second, yeah. God damn it, I set her aflame, but it wasn't enough to finish her. Now, for a split second I noticed that I managed to grab water essence. Yes. Finally. Finally I have a cat. I believe that's one of the basic potions. One of the most basic potions.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
And yet for such a long time I was unable to use it. Just take the berries, come on. Okay, so probably, no, that's how the wagon entered this area. Now the biggest question is, how did it leave it? I've got to say, I am confused. Oh, okay, no, that's correct.
Veered off the road
I
at high
should go
speed.
this way.
Doesn't bode well.
Well, that's a wheel. I believe the cart shouldn't be far away. I doubt you can cover big distance on one wheel.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. A dry red from Zubaran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
I don't think he did, actually.
Not bad. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Missing merchant sweater. Volker, we've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all of our stock, we have sold it for 3 times its cost. Our customer wants it all. Wine from Bouquet, Catablepas meat, piquet beef, pepper, cinnamon, cloves. I'm telling you, old friend, everything. There's one catch, however. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village called Midcopse. I know. Dangerous. What with the war and all, but think of the coin. I've managed to secure a pass that will get you across the Pontar. Then it's just a hop, skip and a jump and you're there. You'll be fine. We'll split the proceeds 50-50. Emerge from the forest. You can do it. That's better.
Giddy up.
Oh, you're fucked. Don't let him catch his breath. Fucking bastard!
Jesus, that's funny. Okay, eventually we will do this. Come on, we can do this, man. Okay, maybe I can do this. That was cool. Okay. In any case, I have a delivery to make. I'd like to prove myself better than the previous deliveryman, so... Oh, I see you've grown all the herbs and spices
so fast,
again.
Roach.
Yeah, life does not teach you anything, Keira. Yep.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first,
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerricanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
I don't really like where this is going.
Maybe another time.
I don't like men who turn me down.
And I don't like surprises, especially ones that sorceresses spring on me.
I dare say this one, once sprung, would thrill you. Oh well. Change your mind, come and see me.
Meet Keira when you have some time. God damn it, I don't like where this is
Geralt,
going. I
just
want
when I was
Geralt to be a
starting to
good
miss
family
you.
man.
You were gonna show me.
Yes, but you weren't in.
Changed my mind.
Then shoo, out
Gonna slip into something.
later. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Okay.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The Cain Vin Cathel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cindrilla whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Well, yeah.
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
Now I look like I just want to be convinced in all this.
You're gonna have to conjure up your prince, too. Heard frogs are great for that.
You heard wrong. It's princes who get turned into frogs. It could happen to a witcher just as easily, so get out of my sight.
Oh, now she's pissed. Well, that quest failed. Now I feel bad. I so dislike the situations. Now,
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran
I mean, if
into
it is
an
about food and riding horses, I mean, yeah, I guess okay, as long as it does not go any further. I'm just afraid that it will, and then I will have to fail the quest again.
Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. Retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The witcher felt it always lost, until Keira gave him a new lead. The crones of Crookback Bog.
Geralt!
Okay, let's try this again.
Why?
You
No,
just
not
didn't-
the
There's
magic
nothing.
lamp. No,
We
sorry.
trade. I brewed.
Who'd he...
He.
You
Yes,
changed. Gonna
later. You've been
Huh?
Note that the cage.
Changed mice into horses. 3rd level transfig. But I still don't get it.
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
True story it's based on, too.
I beg you now to but I.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
It's racing time. Okay, well, good luck. I won the local races, so... I mean, I don't think I will have enough stamina for that. But we shall see. Master of Maina. Oh, I see a quest here, by the way.
Hey there.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How so?
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave.
Where?
But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned.
I am.
Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
You don't see any
Dragon something,
stars.
I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Yeah, I kinda read that she will cast a sleeping spell on me.
Keira? Where?
So not very nice, but
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
character entry updated for the advancements of learning. Okay, do we have anything else? No, this is it for now. Hannibal. Oh yeah. Keira. Keira then asked Geralt for another favor, lifting the curse. Keira had never stopped longing for the luster of life at the royal court. Thatched... okay, sorry. There was much more of a text. Okay, sadly an evening that started out so nicely ended quite unfortunately for the Witcher. Keira put him to sleep with a secretly cast spell. Clearly she wanted to hide something from him. I don't like it. Grateful for Geralt's help, she invited him to an elegant supper, during which he dined with her on these refined delights under the light of the moon. Keira had hoped this pleasant evening would be capped off with a romantic finale, but Geralt did not share this desire, and so rather than indulge in the pleasantries of the flesh, they lay back and admired the stars until, that is, Keira quite unexpectedly put Geralt to sleep with a spell. When he awoke, he was unsure exactly what the sorceress was playing at, but he suspected it had something to do with the tower on Fyke Isle. She had asked him many probing questions about it while they dined. Nothing about sorceresses should be taken at face value. Their faces, least of all those perfect, ever-youthful visages, have as little to do with nature as hierarch Hamelfart has with charity. If anyone should have learned to think twice when dealing with them, it was Geralt, and yet still he accepted Keira's dinner invitation. During what Geralt naively thought to be innocent conversation between friends, Keira tricked him into revealing information about the mage Alexander's laboratory, and then, when he was least expecting it, sent him to sleep with a spell so he could not stop her from carrying out her nefarious plans. I don't like it. Shit.
Hey-ya!
What's the thing on the horizon? Like a very weird tree.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
Probably a protection for like a
The
new god.
mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest and member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day.
She's desperate.
I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
Still don't trust her. Anyway, I think that's the better outcome. I shall, as usual, check it out with the Keira Metz. Don't see anything new here though. In the end, Geralt succeeded in Yeah, it turned out that Keira had played the Witcher like a well-tuned harp, strumming all the right chords to keep him occupied while she stole the Mage Alexander's notes from Fyke Isle. She was planning to use the notes as a bargaining chip while making a deal with Radovid. His plague research could be her ticket back to life without lice sticks and omnipresent filth. In the end, Geralt succeeded in squelching Keira's mad plan to bargain with a man whose favorite negotiation tools were red-hot pincers and burning pyres. Keira changed her destination from Oxenford to the decidedly safer confines of Kaer Morhen. Decidedly. Okay. I actually like this outcome much more. So, for our next quest, we will probably take. Yeah, well, that's far away, right? That should be by the Novigrad. Well, not by the Novigrad, of course, but yeah, quite a distance, I must say. Plus, I want to check that quest available. I barely glanced at it. No, quests. So perhaps our next one will be Wild at Heart. Oh yeah, we'll check this place around Vastro Manor. I believe it might be the manor itself. Then we'll go to the Black Bow. Then I'll probably check out those 5, maybe 6 question marks, like this area, so that I go also over here. Then maybe we'll check out at the crossroads, and maybe those 3 or those 2. We'll see. Anyway, that's up for the next episode, which will not be right now. It will be sometime later. Okay, so game saved, so let me also make proper save. Yep. With that, I'd like to wrap up the episode. It was filled with adventures, filled with quests, so we definitely helped Keira. I hope we also saved her life. As I said, I have nothing against her. I believe I'd like Geralt to have more friends, and as much as possible, while still remain loyal to Yennefer. After all, he's an old man. He should settle down already, I guess. He supposedly also have a child, so I mean. So yeah, and with that, I'd like to wrap up the episode. I would like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy my company. And in such a case, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.